Hi Divas, I am BillyJoe. I'm so excited to be doing this with you guys. Are you guys ready for a super sassy Halloween makeup look? We are gonna make the skull face. So, typically what I do when I'm trying to like find a look, I go on Pinterest and I look up something and I just recreate it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with that Moda Pro BMX 420 detail brush again, just like that. And we're gonna take that shade Living My Best, so that red that we first started with, and we're gonna just outline where we want our like skull face to be. So typically what I do is I just kind of close my lips and I'm gonna start here at my little corner and move my way up to my sideburn is where I wanna end. So, literally just like that. So I'm just outlining to begin with. So now we have a kind of a good outlining of kind of shaping and doing our contouring there. So we're gonna go back in with that same shade and we're gonna just grab more and I'm just gonna start blending it out. I'm gonna thicken this little piece right here, kind of where it starts to curve. There we go. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some more. And when I did this look at first, I thought it was really cool to add kind of this little shape right here. So I just start under and I'm going to, I don't know if you can see that, kind of go down and then go over a little bit. So like that. And we're gonna fill it in. It's gonna be super sloppy at first and that's okay. Bring it down into your chin just a little bit. There we go. And do the same to the other side. Ooh. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to take my big fluffy brush again. This is the BMX 430 from Moda Pro, and I'm just gonna do little circular motions to help blend this bad boy out. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm gonna go in now with the shade Dance Party. And it's this one right under that Living My Best. Kind of has a pinky hue to it. And I'm gonna use the same brush that I've been using, the big fluffy brush. I'm gonna pick it up. And we're gonna go right under where we have our jawline started. And just kind of fill that in a little bit. Okay, so now that we have our jaw mapped out, we are gonna take that little flat brush again, and I'm gonna go in with the Temptress shade, which is the black shade that we used, and just kind of add a little bit of dimension there. So just like that. And I'm gonna take the big fluffy brush again. And we're gonna start buffing her out. And we're gonna buff up, so kind of up like that. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going in and blending everything again, just to make sure everything is nice and seamless. There's not too many harsh lines going on. There we go. See, makeup's not intimidating. I mean, I'm being very messy here, and the end result, we're fingers crossed, is gonna be good. So now that I have that going on, I'm gonna go in with some black liner. We're gonna start lining out kind of what we want going on here. Hi, I'm back, guys. That's creepy. All right, so now with the black liner, we are gonna go in and I'm gonna grab a little mirror, and I'm going to outline the top of this. So can you see me? Make sure. Yeah. Literally just outlining that top portion. For sure, don't be afraid to go slow starting out with eyeliner. I always suggest that. Also, this is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner. It looks like that. I like these because I feel like I have more control. Just thickening it, like making it thicker in some places. So now that we have that done, we are going to do just a little, I'm gonna kind of draw in a little fun. Okay, I think it's cute. All right, so now we're gonna go back in and we're gonna do our brows. Brows are fun. I'm going to take my little angled brow brush. This looks like that. It has a spoolie on the other end. I know this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I've used it like for years, so it's rubbed away. We're gonna brush our eyebrows up and out. Okay, so for this one, I want them to be fun and sassy, so I'm gonna go in with that Living My Best, that same red we had before. I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm just gonna start outlining just below the brow, just like so. And I'm just gonna draw little lines just across like that. All right, cool. So we're just gonna go halfway. Okay, so now that I have that front portion, I'm going to bring them up a little bit. So I'm gonna flip it upside down, just like that. So the pointy part is facing down, and we're just gonna literally go up. It looks crazy right now. So now I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy brush again, and I'm just gonna softly buff them out. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is pick up Living My Best again, and I'm gonna start shading in right here in my hairline. I'm literally gonna push it into my hairline so that it looks like it just seamlessly disappears. I'm gonna blend this down a little bit so that the brow kind of goes into it. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna take the angled eyebrow brush again, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Temptress, which was our black shade, and I'm gonna finish off the brow. And I'm going to create my arch and go down. We're just gonna connect and blend those shades into each other. We're gonna add a little bit more. So now we have a cool little ombre eyebrow. There we go. We're looking spooky already. Okay. So we're gonna go in and add some just fun stuff in this area here. So I have a highlighter palette, and it is the Naked Cosmetics Hieroglyphic Highlighter Collection. And this is what it looks like. And I think I'm gonna pick up the yellowy shade and use that. And I'm going to take this little it's kind of a flat, fluffy brush, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna pick it up out of the pot, and we're gonna add her right in here. Nice little highlight. Yes, I realize this is a lot of highlighter, but it's okay. I'm gonna add it right under that little brow right there. It gives you a nice little bing. We like to bing. Okay, so now with our Black Widow brush, we're gonna go in, which is just our big powder fluffy brush. And I'm gonna blend that highlight there out so that's not such a harsh line. No harsh lines. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit to the top, just around my forehead here, because why not? I'm so sorry, my forehead's so big. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna go in with eyeliner on our eyes. So I'm gonna use that same NYX eyeliner, and I gotta get my little mirror again. And we're just gonna create a winged look. So the way I do my wing is I'm gonna start literally at the Is that good? Okay. Corner of my eye, the outer corner there, and I'm just gonna lift, just kind of go up with it like that, and then connect back down, just like so. And then when I bring it inward, I'm just going to literally lay it right over my lash line. So just like that. And then because we're doing a Halloween look, I'm gonna extend the wing out. Ooh, ah, weird. Okay, so now that we have those, I think we're gonna add a spider web to our eyeliner because this look just feels like she would have a spider web. So to do that, I'm literally gonna go right here in the corner and come out, just like that. And I'm gonna make 3 of these lines. And it could be messy, that's okay. And then I'm gonna make my little connecty loops. Just like that. And as you can see, it's kind of messy. It's okay. It's one thing I feel like with makeup, you don't have to be perfect at it. Do whatever you want to do. So now that I have my little spider web, I'm going to go ahead and do my nose. And the way we do the nose is I just kind of find the middle of my nose right there. I'm gonna make a V. But one of them's gonna go higher than the other. Kind of connect down. And now I'm gonna fill this bad boy in. Okay, so now that the nose is filled in, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of flare up here. Okay, we have that. So, I think my nose is dry. I'm hoping. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and I'm gonna take that color Empowered on my finger and just kind of literally dab it on my nose, and we're gonna add a little bit of color and shimmer to it. There's our skull nose. All right, so now I'm gonna take that same little shade and go kind of right there and fill that in because I want some more glitter up here. Awesome, there we go. Now we're gonna do our lips. Fun, I know.